Has your cruel inner critic kept you back, made you think it speaks the truth? Then we're in the same boat, friend, the boat of low self-worth, bashing against the waves of self-hatred. My approach to this evil sea monster witch has revolutionized my life, and I hope that by the end of this video, I'll have us all feeling safe in a nice cedar canoe, rolling on down a river. Warning, this video is one big cheesy metaphor. I'm Eva, I'm a 31-year-old mother, starting from the beginning and seeking creativity in spite of my mind, my money and my time. Join me because one head isn't as good as more than one head. You'll be watching me draw a witch from dreams I had, one of which was my first sleep paralysis experience. Woohoo! I think the evil sea monster inner critic witch is a version of this original witch. The night before writing the script, I went to bed, and the moment I started to nod off, she emerged, loud and clear, from the dense seaweed of sleep and shook me awake. You're going to embarrass yourself. What will people think? You're not talented. You attention-seeking good-for-nothing. But I surprisingly had the wherewithal to say to her, "Listen, witch, come back in the morning and I'll think through it again." I did address it in the morning, and thank goodness that good old punk in me kicked in. The change I've gone through recently is unthinkable to the me just a year ago. That sea monster witch voice was on the boat with me, rather than in the depths she is today. She was always right there. In fact, I thought she was more reasonable than I was. So, we know she exists, at least. That's the first step. Create your own character for your cruel inner voice. I think it helps to separate it from you, but also from the truth. Because the truth is, why not be creative? Why not be an artist or whatever you want to be? Who cares if you're good or bad? Who cares? Just have fun. Art has often been a transcendent form of rebellion throughout history, after all, and not all of it was good. Just say who cares or YOLO if that's your thing to that cruel inner voice, or say something ruder perhaps. I do. So we've established the inner critic sea monster witch exists. She's not you, she's not the truth, she does not know the future, nor does she know how to read minds. And it definitely isn't any of her business what people think anyway. Speak down to her, belittle her, or agree with her. Do whatever helps you acknowledge her, and then do things in spite of her. It's fun, and it's vital. A muscle of rebellion starts to stretch and grow, and it's thrilling. You start to feel more powerful, and you start to think, maybe this boat has less rust on it than you thought, and its value is actually growing by the day. This boat is able to take the bashing after all, and the sonar is doing wonders at spotting that sea monster witch bitch, so you can avoid her. Because that is another element of this rebellion I have found to work very well. Ignore her, dodge her, boycott the witch. When she pops her ugly head up above the surface, just change course, change what's on your mind. I understand this is not an easy brainwash to do on yourself. I waited my whole life to think like this, but a few things over a couple of years happened and all of their influences compounded into one single moment. But I don't think we need to go through certain things for our minds to overpower the witch. I haven't overpowered her. Just make rebelling, boycotting, and just general old-fashioned civil disobedience a practice. Don't expect an all-of-a-sudden revelation that changes who you are. It will always be just a practice. So maybe the cruel inner voice is exactly what we need. It's wonderful. Maybe it's what makes change and revolution happen. All we need to do is rebel and relish in it, in our self-rebellion. So I hope now that nice cedar canoe is an option, because we know exactly how to deal with the sea monster witch, or whoever it is to you. We don't need the sonar or even the sturdy metal of a boat, because now she's been conditioned into realizing her attacks are fruitless. They don't satisfy whatever deep emotional wounds she's trying to heal by being a grade A witch. This nightmare witch I'm drawing, I think, is my out-of-bounds inner critic, the saboteur self. She was between the abyss and coming into full light in the dream I had, and I was terrified of her. But I say bring her into full light. Let her come forth, and then after all the rebelling has made her doubt herself, say, welcome. Do you want to talk nicely now? Maybe we can help each other. Maybe we've both been hurt in exactly the same way after all. If you have any advice for us and our cruel inner voices, anything that's helped you overpower them, please let me know. Speaking for myself, I only know that I'm a beginner and that I need help. So let's be a comfort to each other in a world between rocks, hard places and sharp edges. Like and subscribe if you feel like it. Talk soon. Love and peace and bye.